So I'm Steve Labella. I'm founder and CEO of BIllMo. So BIllMo is a Latin American mobile wallet that's focused on the receive side of the remittance. And it enables the recipients of funds to spend those funds digitally. Okay, so that puts us in the middle of two unique markets. One is the remittance market, which is what we call the send side, and one is the recipient market, which is the spend side. We play on both sides of the equation, and those are two really big markets. So first on the send side, money transfer. If you think about traditional money transfer, it's an expensive transaction. It adds very little value to either the sender and certainly very little value to the recipient. And again, it comes with high fees, and they don't typically work with mobile wallets. So there's a lot to improve on traditional money transfer. The money that's received is also spent, of course, and so a lot of that money gets spent at retail. And today, our customers are typically cash-based customers who spend that money at retailers. They have a fear of banks, so they don't have traditional credit cards, things like that. And it's very difficult to change their behavior because there's not a really big value proposition to do so. And if you think about those two markets, they're massive, right? There's about $70 billion that go from the US to Latin America and the Caribbean today. In Mexico alone, the retail market is over $65 billion. And the credit card penetration is below 1 per household, which is significantly less than more developed countries. And of course, in the mobile space, everything is actually growing rapidly from a smartphone penetration standpoint. So we play in very big markets. So how do we solve, how are we better than those traditional businesses? So from a sender side, we deliver significantly more value to people who are sending money home. And really on the beneficiary side, those that receive the money, we deliver much more value to them in terms of how they can spend the funds that they receive. From a sender standpoint, we charge 99 cents to get that money cross-border. That's about 90%, up to 90% less than traditional money transfer companies. So we deliver great value from a sender standpoint. The beneficiary, they download our app, they register with us, and they can do 4 key things. First thing they could do is they could go shop at participating retailers that we have set up. Right now we're focused on Mexico, so we have retail networks set up where they can actually shop and pay for goods at checkout using the BIllMo app. They could pay their bills electronically. They could buy airtime for their friends or themselves directly within the app. And then if they choose to, they can also take cash out. So here's the thing is our goal at BIllMo is to try to drive as much of the digital transactions, so those first 3, retail, bill payment, and top-up. We're going to drive as much of that volume through the digital transactions as possible. And we as a company make money from the entities that they interact with. Right, so when they shop at a retail location, we make money through an interchange with the retailers. When they pay their bills, we get paid by the billers. And when they buy airtime, we get paid by the mobile operators that they're interacting with. And so there's no charge to the customer. So again, if you go back, it's 99 cents to send. It's free to use on the recipient side. And then those that want to take cash out, they can go and get that cash out and spend all the money that they want. So it completely flips around the entire model of remittances. Again, the normal remittance is a sender fee paid model. You might spend $10, $12, $15 to send those funds, and all you could do is pick up that money, and then the transaction's complete. We deliver lots more value to those recipients, both on the sender and the recipient side. So how are we doing? We've been in the market for just over a year. We have over 20,000 total customers. We have 3,000 retail locations throughout Mexico. We have phenomenal customer feedback, a 4.4 rating on the Play Store, and over 1,100 ratings, and we've sent over $200 million in local value. So customers love the product. We're growing rapidly, and again, we deliver value to the customers, which is key to this market. That's it. Thank you.